Starlink users in the Falklands received an email from the company on Wednesday notifying them that their services would be discontinued. The email stated they were using the service in the unauthorized territory and that the local telecommunication authority had instructed Starlink to disable their services. On Friday morning, many users found that their service had been switched off and that they were unable to access Starlink services. This information was quickly spread across social media as people voiced their frustrations and sadness. The communications regulator issued the following public statement in response.
I am aware that Starlink has yesterday issued a notification to some subscribers indicating their intention to disable services. I have been in conversation with Starlink over their terms and conditions. Starlink has not applied to me for regulatory approval, but exploratory discussions have taken place following the recommendations of the Legislative Assembly. Users with a current VSAT license who may be affected by this change are encouraged to contact Starlink and will also be contacted by myself imminently to discuss the continuation of their service. I have no powers to override Starlink's internal policies.
Upon speaking with the communications regulator directly, FITV were issued the following statement.
I am focusing on clarifying with Starlink what packages will get switched off and when, and working towards continuing the service of users with a VSAT license. I continue discussions with FIG, Shaw and Starlink to develop a sustainable way forward. I understand that Starlink's terms and conditions haven't changed, but they have only recently started enforcement.
Falkland Islands government also issued the following public statement.
FIG is aware that Starlink yesterday issued a notification to some of its users, indicating their intent to disable services due to the Falkland Islands not being an authorised territory. Despite the wording of the communication from Starlink, FIG has not instructed Starlink to carry out this action. Further information will be sought from Starlink, but it is understood by FIG that Starlink may be enforcing its own policy on roaming packages that have remained fixed in place for 60 days or more, and which form part of the terms and conditions of use.